Yo, what go on YouTube? It's your boy Juskevonn, aka the Sixth Prodigy. I am back with another video. Y'all, you know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So I just woke up and, well, I just cleaned my room last night. Look, you want to see my room? Although, like, my bed is just like, I'll do that later, but like, look at my room, my closet, and it's like, yes, I don't know. Ooh. My room clean as fuck. Yeah, for me. Yeah, man. See, you know, my room's looking clean as fuck. You feel me? Clean my whole room. Like, my room looks neat, looks proper. You feel me? It looks super proper, fam. Super proper. You know? I'm going to tell you guys, why I stopped doing missing interviews. The people that I did missing interview wanna like me to like, you know, link up and do a catch up video with them, blah blah blah. And it's like a lot of people want me to bring back missing interviews. A lot of people wanna, you know, want me to like, interview them. You know, like with this musician and stuff. You know, especially, you know, artists like, you know, some artists that's involved in street politics. I'm not in street politics, you know. So I'm gonna tell you guys why I stopped doing missing interviews. You know, I stopped doing missing interviews is because, you know, I wanted to focus on content that, you know, that fits with who I am. And I don't want my platform tied to energy, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, why would I make a content that doesn't fit who I am? Like, a lot of you need to use your brain. Like I get it. Yeah, just love listening to these type of music, but I don't even listen. I don't even listen to this type of music. And like people that I used to hang around with in the past, it was not me. It was not who I am. It was not who I represent. It doesn't fit who I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was not me. This is not who I represent. This is not who I am, bro. Like, you know, I have common sense. Yes, I decided to be alone instead of like hanging around people that's like bad-minded, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I get it, you know, we all came from the hood, but like, I chose a different path, you know what I'm saying? I chose a different direction, and I chose a hard path, you know? Slow motion is better than no motion. It's one the easy way out. And slow motion is better than no motion. And to all the kids, you know, to all the kids out here, bro, don't be a follower, be a leader. Okay, I chose to be a leader when I was a kid, you know. Like, I chose not to be part of it, and I took a different path, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these kids, especially kids from the suburbs, chose this path. But you know what pisses me off though? A lot of niggas from the suburbs want to choose the wrong path, and it's like why? Like, I noticed a lot of kids getting caught up in the wrong path, like, you know, Richmond Hill, Mississauga, you know, Oakville. Like, a lot of kids getting caught up in the wrong path. Like shit really pissed me off. Like, the kids from the suburbs, dog. Like, I don't get it. No matter what, you know, I came from the struggle. I came from the hood, but I made different choices back when I was a kid, you know, and I focused on school you know, and my family, my own goals, and that got me here today. That's why I started YouTube. Although I went to college, but I dropped out. But it don't mean shit, dog. It don't mean shit. College, you don't have to go. You don't have to go to college. You know, just because you came from your environment, it does not mean shit. It does not mean shit. You feel me? It does not mean like you gotta like be a leader, not a follower. Your environment and the people around you, it kind of influences you, but you make your decisions if you want to go with the right path or the wrong path. When I decided to move out, a lot of motherfuckers want me to stay with my family, but just like, especially, you know, people that I know that I grew up with, like, I was trying to find somebody who is a good person around me. Like, who's a good person? Like, a good person, doesn't matter if you're a female or a man, you know, but most preferably man, you know what I'm saying? Like, a good person, bro. A good person that I could live with, but it's like, it's just so much competition, and it's like people that I know, whether, you know, like, they either can't afford it or they could afford it, but they don't want to fucking move in with me or whatever. And like, the only people that want to move in with me is people that I might not be comfortable with, and then it's like, it didn't work out. So I find myself a woman, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I really just like, I just can't waste my time, bro. I'm just trying to move out. And it's like, just calling me out for certain, or I'm like looking to move on. When I get mad, I don't want to get mad, I just want to hate, you know, and say that, oh, bloody blah, make excuses, bloody blah. You know, it's like, you know what I did? I cut because off. Like, you don't need this people in your life. Like, it's just like moving out was a big thing that I was focusing on. And it's like, I decided to find a woman on the internet because I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, nobody wasn't helping. Motherfuckers want me to stay in my family, stay in a place that doesn't help me grow. I want a place that will help me grow, you know what I'm saying? That's why I found myself a woman on the internet. You know, I did what I did, and yeah, man, I went to room in my own way, you know. Now I got myself a woman, you know, who is actually my close friend now, you know what I'm saying? He moved in like weeks after I moved in, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm proud of him, you know. I'm happy to have him, you know. I'm so grateful and thankful for him, you know. Without him, I wouldn't be back on YouTube. I wouldn't came back on his. I wouldn't been like, I wouldn't be person I'm at today, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I didn't move out in my own way, I would have still lived in my family's car. I wouldn't even be doing, you know what I'm saying? I would have been still depressed. I would have been crushed. I would have been kicked out of my family's crib, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I would have been kicked out, like, soon. I would have been done something stupid, and I would have been got locked up. And so it's like, thank God I decided to like make my own decisions for myself so I can grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of you motherfuckers, bro, like, if you wanna move out, bro. Like, doesn't matter if you went to a woman is cheaper, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta find a proper place, you know, like a proper place, you know what I'm saying? Like, a proper place and a good woman, you know what I'm saying? Or like going to student housing like I did, you feel me? If I did really, you know, change my environment, my circle, and my surroundings, if I did really like, you know, found it in a hard way in my early 20s, if I really did all that in my early 20s, I would have been so successful already. I would have been so big. But like, every mistake is a lesson. You live and you learn, you know. It's not too late, you know what I'm saying? It's not too late to move out. It's not too late to, like, you know, change your circles, your surroundings, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing too late to, like, you know, chase your dreams too, you know what I'm saying? Chase your dreams, you feel me? Don't let nobody fuck you over or stop your grind, you know what I'm saying? You know, be yourself, you know, be a leader, not a follower. Don't let no people with no negativity get in your head or cloud your brain, eh? You know, don't surround yourself with negative people. Don't hang around with bad-minded people. Ever since, like, you know, the new year started, I decided to become, you know, like, all the stuff I've been going through in the past, like, and I had to deal with blah, 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 blah. It led to me, you know, become more mature now, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, not gonna lie, I'm more mature now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am very mature, you know. I was so immature in my early 20s, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm still immature in, like, little couple of things, but, like, I'm, like, like, I was very immature in my early 20s, especially in my teens, you know. I was, like, going through a lot. Ever since I moved in, ever since New Year started, I haven't been this happy. The last time I was happy, my mom was alive, you know. And then once my mom got sick, and then she lost her life to ammonia, you know. I wasn't happy at all. I was, like, angry, depressed, sad 24/7, and it's like, yeah, man, like, I was going through a lot to the point, like, I stopped doing YouTube back in 2022, but then I came back, you know. Although I only post, like, 2 videos back in 2023. I ain't dropped shit in 2024, but then I came back on YouTube like 2 months ago. God was like, you know what, since you moved out and, like, you making good decisions and stuff, how about you get back chasing your dreams now? Like, since you choose peace over negativity and drama. And then it's like, thank you, God, for allowing me to get back on this YouTube stuff, you know, and allowing me to chase my dreams, man. You know, thank God, bro. I gotta thank God. And for the people wondering why my nickname is the Sixth Prodigy, Toronto's nickname and Drake's nickname both inspire me to, like, both the nickname of my city and Drake's nickname with, you know, Drake's nickname and, you know, my potential and my talented. I chose the Sixth Prodigy because, like, I want to represent talent, growth, and where I'm from, you know, as a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? Prodigy feels right. It's about, you know, potential, creativity, and rapping my roots, rapping the city I came from. You know, as I just came back to the city where I came from, you feel me? Like 6-7 months ago, you know? I have so much potential that I can put Toronto on the map in my own way. I'm carrying my nickname in my own way as a content creator and a YouTuber myself, you feel me? What I'm going to do on this YouTube, I'm going to be doing, like, vlogs, you know. I'm going to be becoming a vlogger, you feel me? I'm going to be doing, like, challenges, blind days. I'm going to be traveling to the States, like, starting, like, later this month or next month. I'm going to be going to New York or Jersey, Boston, Maryland, DC, Philly. If you're from these states and you want to collab with me, hit me up, bro. You know, hit me up. I'm more than welcome to collab with you, bro. You know, I'm still on the come up, you feel me? I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna get on my grind mode. You know, 2026, I'm on grind mode, and I'm trying to get into streaming university, you feel me? And I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Streaming on YouTube or Twitch sometimes, you know. But, like, I'm back being a full-time YouTuber, you feel me? You know, and I have a series called Lost in New York, you know what I'm saying? Cause, like, you know, from now on, like, maybe every once a month, every time I'm in, like, you know, New York, I'm gonna be vlogging. I'm gonna be putting everything into like one video, like pranks, you know what I'm saying, like public interview. I'm gonna do all that, cause you know I'm that vlogger, I'm that YouTuber that could like put in one video, like y'all gonna see that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna prove this wrong, bro. I'm gonna prove that doubting me, that clone me wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like what's laughing at me, the fact that I said that I'm gonna be a YouTuber or a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Like watch, bro. I'm just let action do the talking, do the freaking talking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and like the reason why I stopped doing music interviews, just like I said, it didn't fit who I am. You feel me? But like, if I want to interview like an artist, this and that, it could be a public interview, and then that. Music interviews is, I don't even know. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. You know, hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe, put on notification bell so y'all miss no new videos, and yeah. So follow my social medias, follow my Instagram. The link will be in the description, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's your boy Juskevonn. I am signing out.
Are you stupid?